At Karuna we have a policy that if the suffering of an animal becomes unbearable and there is no hope for improvement, then it is an act of compassion to let it go away. I mean, to let it die. So first we give an injection so that it can relax and it falls asleep. Then we give a certain medicine, and most of the time the doctor will be there. And then it goes very smooth and easy. So I have, of course, in the 15 years, almost 20 years that I'm living with the animals in Puttaparthi, of course I've seen a lot of death. First of all, dead animals, dying animals. In the beginning there was nothing I could do. So they had to suffer till natural death. But since we have the organization and the possibility to help them, that is what we do. Sometimes and also, for example, with puppies with distemper, small puppies don't recover from distemper. When they get fits, then it's almost over. So there is no reason to let the suffering go on. I'm always happy when they are dead. It is maybe very strange, but when you have, in the days before, we have observed the suffering, the pain. We are not very quick with euthanasia, because sometimes dogs recover, miracles are there. I mean, it is not an easy matter. And we are responsible for the death of that animal then. So we always wait till we are very sure. And also we discuss it among each other. I know that in the West and in the veterinary department they have certain standards where you have to look for, and that is the suffering, of course. But my experience is that it also takes some kind of intuition, because it is that specific individual animal that is going to die. And I know that even the disabled animals in our clinic, they are also suffering up to a certain extent. That is not enough reason to euthanize them. As long as they go around and are social and eat well and respond, then there is a certain level of happiness and adjustment. But if none of that is there anymore and there is very clearly pain, and you have heard the dog crying, get me out, get me out. Yeah, I mean, that's of course an interpretation, but it is a cry for help. And through euthanasia we can give that help. And then if you see the shift from the suffering to the death, that's okay. I find it okay. Also, when we do not decide to euthanize an animal because it's still going on and we don't know, then sometimes I come here in the morning, then the animal has died during the night. And then I'm always saying, wonderful. Because nature has taken its course. We didn't decide it, but it was very clear that the animal could not live with that. No, before that it's difficult. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, it's the last part of life, and I've seen so many deaths. Of course, it's difficult if you are attached to an animal, if you have a personal relationship, because then you as a person are going to miss that animal. That's a different matter. Yeah, but even then, for the sake of the animal, it should be done, and I've done it. And then I was also relieved, although I miss the person in the animal. Yes, so that's not a big deal for me.